Paul Reed Smith announced the release of the Archon amp in December of 2013 and then featured it at the Winter NAMM show in 2014 in January. It's a 100-watt amplifier that's designed like their guitars to bring two worlds together. The goal with this amp was to offer blistering metal sounds, but also to have sparkling clean tones with ample headroom. And today we're going to compare the Kemper profile of this amp with the Axe-Fx model of it. So for this comparison, we're using a profile from the studio of Lars, and I hope I'm saying your last name correctly, Lutke, I'm not sure. It's through an oversized Mesa 4x12 with V30s in it and an SM57 right on the cone. Using the same cabin mic, I've pulled up the Archon model and the Axe-Fx, and I left all the settings stock. Also, as you can see, I've gone full meta today with the PRS shirt and a PRS guitar to plug into a PRS amp. Let's start with hearing these side by side in a mix in a little mini song, minute and a half type of thing. It starts with high gain rhythm tones, split wide in stereo, completely dry. Then I have a clean tone in which I use studio VSTs to add a little bit of reverb and some stereo width to it. And then finally a lead sound with the same VST for delay on both of them. Let's roll the song. Okay, now that you heard each one of them in a mix, let's plug in and play each one by itself. I'll start with like an edge of breakup type of tone here, which is my favorite way to hear what an amp's really got. Starting with the Kemper. All right, let me plug into the Axe-Fx now. All right, I'll switch again and we'll do something clean. Over to the Axe-Fx. Okay, that's a very quick side-by-side there, and I'm not going to do anything real high gain because you got to hear that dry in the mix version. And I think for me, when you listen to these with the Kemper profile, it's got a little bit more high-end and sheen, and with the Axe-Fx, it's got more focused mids, which is generally the case between the two I've found. But let's be honest here, you can dial one or the other of these in to get really close to the other one. But obviously it's real fun to hear the unaltered tones compared to each other side by side, and hopefully it helps you, if you're considering one or the other of these, to get an idea of which one's going to be closer to what you want out of the box. And that's the whole point of the gear battle series between the Axe-Fx and the Kemper, so that you can hear these things without having to go out and buy both of them. Anyway, if you have any questions or comments, further ideas, please leave them below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And until next time, guys, keep making great music. Hey friends, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. It makes the whole world better.